session based on the data analytic course. And so welcome everyone. And I hope you guys are aware in this particular, series, right? We will be discuss a lot of things. Yeah, do not draw anything on my screen. Just give me a minute. Yeah, so I have disabled the annotation. Okay, yes, Ritesh, we are starting just soon. Okay, so usually I am taking, first 5 to 10 minutes in the very first session. But for an example, in tomorrow's session or maybe from the next week, we will be begin around 4:1 or 4:2 or sometime 4 as well. Yeah, if you miss the orientation session, that's fine. It's not a big deal, but this is the very important session. And in terms of orientation, you will have the recording, right? So you can focus on the recording side as well, right? Chalo. Okay, so let's begin the session. Okay, where we will be cover lot of things. Yeah. So guys, we are going to begin. I have a two system. Basically, let's say I will be continue from the Mac side, but uh, if we are learning about the Microsoft Excel, so we will be focused on the Windows laptop. Yeah, you can watch your pre-recorded videos on your LMS platform. Okay. So I think my screen is visible for every one of you. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's visible. Yeah, great. So guys, once again, welcome everyone. And for this particular session, we are going to begin from the Microsoft Excel. This is the very interesting tool. Okay, so first of all, let me launch the Microsoft Excel. So are you guys aware about the Microsoft Excel? Let's say what we can do with the help of Microsoft Excel. What is the capabilities of Microsoft Excel? Okay, what kind of analysis we can do? Yeah, if you are not hearing, please rejoin again. All right. Okay, guys. No, audio is fine for my side. Okay, you can, increase the sound of your laptop. Okay, yeah. All right. So, guys, this is the Microsoft Excel. This is the one of the tool, right, which is widely accepted by the audience. Most of the audience is using this Microsoft Excel. I don't think there is any user, let's say, who is not utilizing the capabilities of Microsoft Excel. So this particular Excel will help you in terms of your data analytic, data automation, data visualization, and in the statistics as well. This is the very first tool. Let's say if you are working as a data analytic, junior data science, or even AI engineers, everyone is using this particular Excel, or I would say MS Office everywhere. So within the MS Office, Microsoft Excel is the very predominant application. ठीक है, तो इस एप्लीकेशन को हर जगह बहुत ज्यादा यूज करते हैं वर्ल्ड वाइड, राइट? तो देखो, मैं आई विल बी स्टार्ट द सेशन फ्रॉम द वेरी बेसिक, और मैं इसको बहुत एक अच्छे लेवल, एडवांस लेवल तक भी ले जाऊंगा, जहां पे बहुत सारी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड चीजें हम इजीली सॉल्व कर पाएंगे. बट यू नीड टू गिव द टाइम एंड यू नीड टू गिव द प्रैक्टिस. तो कुछ थंब रूल्स आपको याद रखने हैं मेरे सेशन में. द वेरी फर्स्ट रूल इज कि आपको सेशन सारे अटेंड करने हैं. इन केस यू मिस देन प्लीज वॉच योर प्री रिकॉर्डेड सेशन. जैसे आपने आज का सेशन मिस किया किसी ने, तो उनको नेक्स्ट सेशन आने से पहले अपनी रिकॉर्डिंग जरूर चेक करनी. रिकॉर्डिंग अप्रोक्सीमेटली 12 to 24 आवर्स में वो आप में अपलोड हो जाएंगी. कुछ लोगों के वीक पूरे वीक में वो ज्वाइन नहीं करते हैं, तो नेक्स्ट सेशन आने से पहले आप सारी रिकॉर्डिंग देखें. तो ये इतना इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है. बट डार्क मोड, या you cannot you can unhide, let's say, my I would say that's fine. ठीक है, वो करेंगे बाद में. हाँ, अभी ध्यान से सुनो. अ, एक चीज और आपको याद रखना है कि कोई भी सेशन आपको मिस नहीं करना है. ये पहला चीज था. बट सबसे मेन चीज है, आपको प्रैक्टिस एवरी सेशन पे करनी है. अभी आपको लग रहा होगा कि चलो एक्सेल बेसिक है, बट अभी देखना, इस सेशन के बाद में आपको बहुत सारी चीजें पता लगेंगी. एंड देन यू विल फील कि अगर हमने एक्सेल में प्रैक्टिस नहीं करा तो ऑल द थिंग्स कैन बी वाइप आउट. तो आपको प्रैक्टिस जरूर करनी है ना. अगर आपको प्रैक्टिस नहीं करोगे, आपको ऑटोमेटिकली समझ में आ जाएगा कि मतलब उसके क्या कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस हो सकते हैं. सो प्लीज मेक श्योर यू गाइज आर फोकसिंग ऑन योर प्रैक्टिस ऑन डेली बेसिस. ठीक है. मैं कंटेंट इतना डिलीवर करूंगा, सो यू विल यू नो you need to digest those content and try to understand. Yeah, I will be use Hindi and English. ठीक है. तो मेरे स्क्रीन पे फोकस करो. देखो, ये माइक्रोसॉफ्ट एक्सेल का एक लेआउट है जो कि मैं विंडोज पे ओपन कर रहा हूँ इसको. आप यहाँ पे देख सकते हो, ये मेरे मेन्यू बार है. तो जैसे होम है, इंसर्ट है, ड्रॉ है, पेज लेआउट है, फॉर्मूलाज है, डेटा, रिव्यू, व्यू, है ना. और आपके में हेल्प आ रहा होगा. मे बी आपके में ऑटोमेट और डेवलपर का टैब नहीं आ रहा होगा. तो Max use English. No, I'm fine in anything. If you want in English, then I'm perfectly fine. Okay. Although let's say my 99% of the sessions are in English, but that's fine. Okay, I'll explain English. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So here, uh, these are the menu bars, and these are the spreadsheet. सिंपल इंग्लिश यूज करूंगा मैं. कोई भी प्रदीप सिंपल इंग्लिश यूज करूंगा. ठीक है, वो आपको इजीली समझ में आ जाएगी. आप इंडस्ट्री में जाओगे तो वहां पे आपको इंग्लिश ही यूज करनी है ना. आप हिंदी यूज नहीं करोगे. सारा काम इंग्लिश में ही होगा. ईमेल भी इंग्लिश में होंगे. एवरी कम्युनिकेशन विल बी इन इंग्लिश. ओके, सो प्लीज ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड. आई विल बी स्पीक इन स्लोली एंड वेरी सिंपल इंग्लिश आई विल ट्राई टू यूज. ठीक है. ओके, सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, let's go to your deck. Yeah. Okay, so this is, let me proceed, right? I have not proceed anything. Let me proceed. So guys, before jumping to this deck, I would recommend you can install Microsoft Excel. No, Yuvraj, do not use 2007 or 10. I would suggest try to use 2013 or above version. Do not use 2007 and 2010 version, right? system. Please focus on my screen. Do not use your phone while your classes is going on. Please focus on my screen. Okay. All right. So look at this. So if I'm talking about, so Microsoft Excel is the spreadsheet application developed by the Microsoft, right? Which is for organizing, analyzing, visualizing the data in the Microsoft Excel. Okay. So dekho. Yeah. So here, in every sheet, I will be write a summary in every session. In this particular summary, I will be write, let's say, maybe I will write here the shortcut key, or let's okay, and there. And their meaning. Okay. Okay. And here, so let me take this here. Okay. If I'm talking about the Excel, right? So what is the Excel? Yes, Excel is a particular tool by which we can analyze the data, we can summarize the data, and we can visualize the data. And Excel is the combination of a spreadsheet, right? So right now, where I'm working in the workbook. Where I'm working, I am working in the workbook. So what is the workbook? So workbook is the combination of worksheet. You can say that sheets, or you can say that spreadsheet. This is completely up to you. Okay. If I'm talking about what is the worksheet, so a worksheet is the combination of rows and columns. Okay. What is the cell? A cell is a intersection of row and column. Okay. How many rows I have? How many rows I have in the Excel? So we have, guys, more than 1 million rows in a single spreadsheet. So we have 10,48,576 rows in the Excel. If I'm talking about the column, so we have 16,383. कैसे पता करेंगे? How do you know? So you can see, let's say my hand here. Once you press control down, right? Control down. Now you will notice here, we have a 10,48,576 rows. Okay. So how we can check how many rows I have? So once you press control down arrow. Okay. So okay. Control down arrow. It will be redirect on the last one. If it is blank, for an example, I'm here when I'm going to press control down. So I will be stopped at the row number 8. If I'm going to press once again control down, then again I will be at the end of the spreadsheet, right? If I'm talking about, let's say, how can I proceed to the right side? So control right arrow. Okay. Now you will be notice how we can check how many rows I have. Here we have XFD. What is the meaning of XFD? So simple. You can write here the column and close the bracket. It will let you know. 16,384, not 383. Okay. And we have XFD. Your rows always in numbers and your column always in alphabets. You got my point? Simple. One more thing. If I have launched my Microsoft Excel, you will notice I have a 3 spreadsheet. Yeah, I have a 3 spreadsheet. Maybe let's say if you are launching your Excel, maybe you can have 1 spreadsheet. Sometime you can have 3, and sometime you can have 5. So it is not a standard rule. It is the setting, let's say, you have set in the Microsoft Excel. Generally, or I would say by default, Microsoft Excel offer 3 spreadsheet by default. But if you want, let's say Abhishek, I want only the single spreadsheet when I'm going to open a new Excel. कोई formula नहीं है. Control and write simple column. And let's suppose, look at this. I am going to go to the view. Okay. And here I am going to, can you see this heading? I am going to uncheck the headings, right? And if I am saying, tell me what is the row number and what is the column number? What is the row number and what is the column number? How we can check? So simple. If you will write here, let's say row, do not write anything within the row. Yeah, I understood. So here you can see the row number is 128. I can hide this address bar as well, right? This is 128. So 128 is the row. If you are asking, let's say, what is the position, Diksha? What is the position of that particular column? So you need to write here the column, and you will have a position which is 16,374. That's how you will notice. Okay. So again, go to the view, go to the headings, and you will notice my headings are visible and my columns are also, column header also visible. Okay. Right now I am here. I need to reach on A1, control home. So once you press control home anywhere in the spreadsheet, so once you press control home, so you will notice you are on A1. So I can write here, once you press control home, okay, so you will be reached on cell A1. Okay. All right. Clear? Is it clear, right? So if I'm talking about what is the data analytic, control home, yeah, home is in your keyboard, right? Home and insert and delete. I'm not sure about the Mac. Okay. In the Mac, right? Instead of control, we have a command. Okay. But Microsoft Excel will offer a lot of features on the Windows side. It is not, those features will not applicable on the Mac. Okay. No. Mac is completely different. Okay. Mac will be completely different. This is designed by the Microsoft Office. Okay. This is designed by the Microsoft Office. जो Mac में आपका जो Excel होता है, that Excel is not designed by the Microsoft. So that's fine. That's fine. I have also a Mac, right? As I just mentioned. Mac की different keys होंगी. If someone is for this course, can we use Mac? Yes, you can use the Mac, no problem. But in the Microsoft Excel, आपको यही यूज करना है. और आपको एक चीज और बता देता हूं मैं. देखो सिंपल सी चीज है. A particular tool is designed by the Microsoft, right? And that tool I am utilizing on the Mac. तो वहां पे मेरे को वो सारे फीचर्स नहीं आ सकते, राइट? मैक का डिफरेंट आर्किटेक्चर है, डिफरेंट डिजाइनिंग एंड फ्रेमवर्क होता है इन टर्म्स ऑफ यूटिलाइजिंग द मैक. सो आई एम जस्ट टेलिंग यू, you will not use all the features of you have the solutions on. Listen to me what I am saying. I am a single user in this industry. I am working on a Linux, I am working on a Windows, I am working on a Mac. Okay. So natively I am a Mac user or Windows user as well. Okay. So if I'm talking about in the Microsoft Excel, I never ever work on on Mac for the Microsoft Excel. And additionally, one more thing I am telling you, in your syllabus you will have the Power BI. Power BI will not work in Mac. आप Power BI को तो इंस्टॉल ही नहीं कर सकते मैक में, है ना? तो आपको देखना पड़ेगा. ठीक है. What should I do? You can switch on any आप वो डाल लो आप अपने सिस्टम में. मैक में आप इंस्टॉल कर सकते हो विंडोज. वो थोड़ा पेड होगा, बट यू कैन गो फॉर इट. अब आप, हाँ, अब आप ये बोलो ना कि अब ये सोच रहे हो, अब आप खुद सोचो एक एप्लीकेशन है जो कि मैक पे सपोर्ट करती है, ध्यान से सुनना। अब समवन इज यूजिंग ऑन विंडोज, अब वो कह रहा है नहीं नहीं मेरे को तो वो मैक पे यूज करनी है, मैं कैसे यूज कर पाऊंगा? आप ऐसा नहीं कर पाओगे, राइट? आईफोन के फीचर्स मैं विंडोज पे नहीं ला सकता, या मैं अपने एंड्रॉइड फोन पे नहीं लेके आ सकता। या ऑलराइट। सो data analytic refers to the process of examining हाँ वर्चुअल मशीन में जा सकते हैं। चलो अब थोड़ा डाइवर्ट हो रहे हैं हम, प्लीज फोकस ऑन हियर। हाँ, यू कैन यूज द क्लाउड, क्लाउड यूज कर सकते हैं, बट वहां पे भी लिमिटेड फीचर्स मिलेंगे। बट वो अगर आपको परमानेंटली फीचर चाहिए तो फिर वो पेड पे जाना पड़ता है, ठीक है ना? ऐसा नहीं है कि सारे फीचर्स आपको एक्सेल के नहीं मिलेंगे, 70-80% फीचर्स मिल जाएंगे, है ना? जो शॉर्टकट की है वो विंडोज में बहुत अच्छे हैं, और अदरवाइज आपको जो शॉर्टकट है वो आपके मैक में नहीं चलते हैं। I'll share this particular Excel with you. अब देखो मैं तो कम से कम 1000 से भी ज्यादा आपको शॉर्टकट लिख दूंगा, वो शॉर्टकट नहीं चलेंगे आपके मैक पे, दो तीन चल जाएंगे बट ज्यादा नहीं चलेंगे। अभी अभी वेट करो, हाँ मैं शेयर कर दूंगा आपसे, प्लीज लेट मी प्रोसीड, है ना? हम जंप कर रहे हैं हियर एंड देयर। सो डेटा एनालिटिक इज द एक्समाइनिंग, क्लीनिंग एंड ट्रांसफॉर्मिंग ऑफ द मॉडल डेटा। ठीक है, डेटा एनालिटिक का प्रोसेस ही यही होता है कि हम अपने डेटा को डिफरेंट डिफरेंट एंगल से एनालाइज कर सकते हैं, ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन कर सकते हैं, डेटा व्रैंगलिंग कर सकते हैं, डेटा मंजिंग कर सकते हैं, ऑटोमेशन कर सकते हैं, एंड डेटा विजुअलाइजेशन करते हैं। एंड दिस इज द प्रोसेस कैन बी डन बाय द डेटा एनालिटिक। ठीक है, अब देखो ये हटाते हैं। ये आपके एक्सेल के मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव होते हैं, जैसे मैंने बताया, डेटा कलेक्शन हो गया आपका, डेटा क्लीनिंग हो गया, डेटा ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन हो गया, डेटा एनालिसिस हो गया, डेटा विजुअलाइजेशन हो गया, रिपोर्टिंग हो गया, और ऑटोमेशन हो गया। ठीक है। ये सारे आपके एडवांटेजेस हैं। आपके पास में एक डेक होगा, इसको भी आप पढ़ लेना, ठीक है? चलो अब मैं प्रोसीड करता हूँ द कोर ऑफ माइक्रोसॉफ्ट एक्सेल। ठीक है, मैं एक रॉ डेटा लेके आता हूँ, वो रॉ डेटा मैं आपसे भी शेयर करूंगा। मैं इस एक्सेल वर्कबुक को एक जगह है, डेस्कटॉप पे, so I am going to open a data set, and that data set I will share with you. एक सेकंड ना, you can download this data set on the Google as well. There is a particular platform which is Tableau. Tableau की community पे you can download this particular Excel. Okay. This is the data set I have. Okay, where I'm going to write this, and I'm here. I want to rename the spreadsheet using a shortcut key or using a mouse. So once you double click here, so you can rename your spreadsheet. Otherwise आपको क्या करना है? Alt HOR. ठीक है? So this is their raw data. I am writing here. ठीक है? Alt HOR, which is renaming our worksheet. All right. How you want to jump from one spreadsheet to the another spreadsheet? No. Control, page up, or you can use page down. So switching a sheet to left and right. So for an example, if I want to jump on the right side, so control page down. If I want to back to the left, so page up. आप ऐसे switch कर सकते हैं, right? ठीक है. So guys, this is the data set I have. I want to auto fit all the rows. So simple, you can use Control A and Alt O C A. आपको याद करने की जरूरत नहीं है शॉर्टकट कीज. अगर आपको याद हो जाती हैं, so well and good. Otherwise, जितना आपसे हो पाता है आप कर सकते हो. But shortcut keys will help you in terms of, you know, increase your speed. So auto fit the columns. ठीक है. अब देखो सबसे पहला जो कॉन्सेप्ट हम डिस्कस करने वाले हैं आज के सेशन में वो है फिल्टर, है ना. अब हमें फिल्टर कैसे अप्लाई करना है और डेटा में सॉर्टिंग कैसे अप्लाई करनी है. व्हाट इज द फिल्टर? सो फिल्टर इज अ वे बाय विच वी कैन फिल्टर द डेटा सेट ऑन अ स्पेसिफिक कंडीशन. ऑल्ट OCA मैंने लिखा है ना, ALT ऑल्ट. हाँ जी. सो इफ आई एम गोइंग टू अप्लाई द फिल्टर, देखो फिल्टर को अप्लाई करने के लिए बहुत सारे शॉर्टकट कीज हैं, है ना. आप सिंपल यूज करोगे कंट्रोल शिफ्ट L, है ना. ये आपके मैक में भी यही चलता है. तो फॉर एन एग्जांपल लेट्स से इफ यू वांट टू फिल्टर द साउथ, तो यहाँ पे आपको क्या करना होगा, ऑल्ट के साथ में डाउन एरो प्रेस करना होगा और यहाँ पे आप कोई भी सेलेक्ट कर सकते हो. फॉर एन एग्जांपल लेट्स से आई एम गोइंग टू सेलेक्ट द ईस्ट, है ना. ये सेलेक्ट कर सकते हो. मैक में ऑप्शन के साथ में होता है, तो आई विल बी फोकस ऑन द विंडो साइड. सो वंस यू सेलेक्ट द रीजन एज अ ईस्ट, देखो एक्सेल आपको एक चीज आपको ऑटोमेटिकली बताता है. ये नीचे देखो, यहाँ पे दिख रहा है नहीं, यू कैन नोटिस हियर. सो अभिषेक, आई हैव 9,994 records. So out of these records, I found 2,848 records where the region is east. Similarly, once again, you can, focus on the different region. So let's suppose if I am going to choose the south. So again, out of these records, I have 1,620 record which goes to the south region. तो आप ऐसे you can apply the filter, right? Very easy and very straightforward. ठीक है. अब दोबारा से क्या करना है? So right now I am going to apply the filter on a single column. आप multiple column पे भी you can, apply the filter. So for an example, let's say I want to select here, the reason is let's say east, and I want to select the category is a furniture. You got my point? And I want to choose the specific segment here. So this is the, where is the segment column? This is the segment. And I am going to jump on the consumer. And I want to choose a specific ship mode. It's the first ship. So look at this. I got a 56 record. Shubhankar, please focus on my screen. I'll share this data with you. Not a big deal for me, but do not practice with me. Okay. Otherwise, let's say your position and my position will be different. Control CTRL Shift L. Okay. Control Shift L. Apply the filter or remove the filter. In the same key, you can apply the filter and you can remove the filter. Another shortcut key, Alt-A-T. Alt-A-T, right? Alt-A-T. Again, apply the filter and you can remove the filter. Alt-D-FF or Alt-D-FF. So again, मैं बहुत सारी शॉर्टकट की लिख सकता हूं, बट मैं लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है. सबसे अच्छी शॉर्टकट की ये है कंट्रोल शिफ्ट, क्योंकि यहाँ पे both hand are utilizing. So you can use this particular shortcut key. Okay. How you want to expand the filter? Expand the filter. Okay. Expand the filter. All right. Now, filter will behave differently on a different data set. What do you mean by this? तो मैं क्या करता हूं? I am taking, let's say, very small data set. इतना ही data लेते हैं. And I am taking few, this is this data set, right? Here. Yeah. Okay. You got my point? It looks good. Yeah, I was just applying the filter, Chetan. I am going to do doing the same thing once again. So I was saying we have the string data type. जहां पे हमारे string data type क्या होते हैं? For an example, your name, your address, right? Let's say customer name, segment, city. These are our string. We will have the numbers and we will have a date. So could you please share the sheet? Yeah, I will share this spreadsheet. Okay, I will share this spreadsheet once the session will be over. I will not keep in my system. Do you think I will keep in my system? No, I'll share with you. Okay. Yeah. No. These correct. These particular part you will be, if I'm talking about the shortcut key, the shortcut key will be available here. I'm not writing the shortcut key in a one go because I am writing only those shortcut key we are using currently. ठीक है? चलो फोकस करते हैं भी थोड़ा सा. अब देखो फिल्टर का मैं आपको एक डिफरेंट फीचर्स बता रहा हूँ जो कि बहुत पावरफुल है. So for an example, let's say I want to filter only those customer name starts with alphabet E. Okay. So for an example, let's say when I'm going to expand the filter, देखो यहाँ पे क्या आ रहा है? Text filter आ रहा है. Because I am going to expand the filter on a text column or on a string column. But when I'm going to open my filter, when the data I have in the numbers, so look at this. I have a numbers filter. When I will be expand the filter on the order date, then I will have a date filter. Okay. Yeah. I'm not able to focus on the topic because of constant interruption. So what interruption is going on? Please focus. Please focus. Okay. Please focus. So for an example, let's say if I am going to text filter, I'm saying begin with. So I'm saying alphabet A. So you will notice you will have only those customer name starts with alphabet A. Similarly, if I want, let's say the name should be begin with alphabet E, then I'm having only those customer name starters with alphabet E. Yeah, that's great. Similarly, let's say I want to contain a particular character by which I can found a specific text. So for an example, let's say if I'm going to apply ES. So there is a no name where I have ES. So let me take for an example, let's say, let me take URN, right? Let me take a UR only. Let's say U and R. So here you can found, right? Similarly, let's say I'm taking AM. So I have a name where I can found this character. So it's the same thing. Let's say if I'm going to apply here ES, right? Enter. So look at this. In every name, you will found that particular character anywhere. ES, right? Jones. Okay. Similarly, here you can also find out. In every name, you will found that particular part. Let's say if I want to filter a name where maybe let's say this particular word should be available. So I can find out that particular name as well. So whatever you will be type, you can find out that. Now you are saying, Abhishek, I need to find out a particular customer name where the customer name ends with alphabet T. So how you going to do that? Can you see this end with? So you can write here the T. Look at this. You will have all the name. I have 566 rows where the customer name ends with alphabet T. Is it clear, right, for every one of you? Yeah. You remember, let's say I was searching a name which is ES. ES, right? How many name I got? 423. How many name I got? 423. I am saying I want all the name except ES. So what you will do? Do not contain ES. 9,994 minus 423, whatever the output I am getting. Okay. So this is 957. Interesting. So that's how, we can find out that particular part. Now, if I'm working on the numbers, in the numbers, your filter will work a little bit different. So here, look at this. Equal. Do you know what is the meaning of equal? Do not equal. Greater than equal to. Let's say I want to find out all the value which are greater to 10,000. So these are the 6 rows I am getting, 5 rows I am getting where the values are greater than 10,000. Similarly, less than you can use, less than equal to you use, between. I want to find out the value between 100 and 150. So I got 690 values or 690 rows where your sales between 100 and to 150. Clear enough? Similarly, top 10. I want to find out top 10 value. So this is the top 10. I want to find out bottom 10. So you need to choose bottom 10. If you want to select, let's say more than 10 items, you can remove, let's say you can, 10, 11, 12, whatever you want, you can do that. So this is the bottom 15 sales. You can notice. Now, someone is saying, Abhishek, can you filter only those rows? Sir, will you teach us the shortcut key also? Which shortcut key? Simple, Control L से apply किया, Alt and down arrow से expand किया. Then I am choosing that particular topic. Similarly, I have written Control Shift, apply the filter, Alt down arrow, expand the filter. I have already written this, Sumit. Okay. Once again, what I am doing here, let's say you are saying, Abhishek, you have 10,000 record approximately, okay, in terms of the sales. Can you give me only those rows where your sales should be greater than above average? Are you getting what I'm trying to say? I need to filter out only those rows or those sales where the sales should be greater than the average. Is it clear, right? So right now I am doing manually. So first of all, do not learn, let's say, how I am writing the formula, because this is not a formula class. I am saying, let's say, to write the average. Average. For this column, what is the average? Average is 229.8337. This is the average. If I am going to filter the value greater than this value, so those value will be higher than my average. So my task will be done. So it's a very easy. Let's say number filter greater than 229.8337. So you can see in this particular Excel, all the values are greater than 283. You got my point? Yeah, this is straightforward. Now, Abhishek, I don't want to calculate this particular formula. Without formula, can I achieve this? Yeah, I am repeating. Without formula, can achieve this? How we can filter the data which is greater than the average? Guys, please focus on my screen. यहाँ पे repeat करने वाला कोई concept ही नहीं है. This is not a technical. This is the straightforward, right? जैसे I need to open the WhatsApp. What should I do? Simple click on the WhatsApp. WhatsApp will be launched in your system or in your phone. Yeah. Similarly, I need to filter the sales which is above of the average. What should I do? Apply the filter, expand the filter, go to the number filter, just click on above average. It's done. This is done, right? I was telling you, let's say how you can calculate based on the formula. You calculate, you apply the formula of average. You calculate it equal to average. You put whole n column, and then you get that value. Simple. I have filtered those value, right? I will tell you. Do not learn how we can apply the formula because this is not a formula class, but I'll repeat. Similarly, I want to find out the data which is below of the average. So this is below of the average. Simple. Every value you will notice here, every value you will notice which is less than 229.8337. You can see. Yeah. How we can apply the average? Very simple. It's very easy. Simple. Equal to average. I have written like this. Select. You can click on N. Here this N is done. Very easy. Very straightforward, right? So that's how we can apply the formula on the numbers, right? Now, the last thing is how we can apply the filter on a date column. So simple, what I will do, just simple apply the formula here. And now you can, expand this. And here you will have a date filter. Yes or no? Yeah. Okay. So for an example, let's say I don't have the data, let's say for tomorrow. So what I will do, let me put the today's date. And then let's say I am going to add this like this. I have add the data. Okay. Similarly, let me, I'm here. -1. Yeah, that's fine. Look at this. I want to filter the data only for today date. Simple today. These data I got. Okay. Similarly, I want to open, let's say for tomorrow. This is for tomorrow. Simple, right? You know what the meaning of tomorrow, yesterday, or maybe the next week. This is the data of next week. Similarly, the last week, or maybe the next year, or maybe the last year. Let's say if I want to find out the data of last year, I don't have any last year here, right? So it will not work. If I want to find the data of next quarter, this is for the next quarter, whatever I have selected. This is for last quarter. There is no data for last quarter. So you can choose, specific next year, this year, year to date, any specific things you can do. How we can apply the data on 24th March or 2023 equals. You can put your date here. Yeah. So for an example, let's say I need to filter the data. Let me go on any specific date. Let's say this date I want to filter. Simple, I copy and then applying the filter. And if I am saying here, equals. That's how I can do that. Clear, Diksha? Very straightforward. Okay. If still your filter is not done, now the complicated part going to begin in the filter. And that complicated part will be same if you are going to apply the filter in SQL Server. आपका SQL का session आएगा after 3 months. So after 3 months, I will be asked the same topic with you. 3 months के अंदर वो 3 months के बाद में वो टॉपिक आएगा जो आज जो टॉपिक मैं पढ़ाने वाला हूँ. ठीक है. तो देखो एक कॉन्सेप्ट आता है which is वाइल्ड कार्ड्स. वाइल्ड कार्ड्स, ठीक है. अब वाइल्ड कार्ड में होता क्या है? देयर आर टू टाइप्स ऑफ वाइल्ड कार्ड. ठीक है, देयर आर टू टाइप्स ऑफ वाइल्ड कार्ड. जो पहला वाइल्ड कार्ड होता है वो होता है एस्ट्रिक. पहला जो वाइल्ड कार्ड है वो है एस्ट्रिक. एंड सेकेंड वाइल्ड कार्ड इज अ क्वेश्चन मार्क. बट व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस वाइल्ड कार्ड? सो asterisk, right, represent a series of character, right? And that series could be, I don't know, the series could be anything, right? The series could be anything. I'm not caring about the series. Yeah. Now, if I'm talking about, let's say, what is the meaning of question mark? So it represent a single character. And that single character could be anything. I'm not aware about the what will be the single character. This is the meaning. How we can check? How we can check? Let's say, do we have only this wildcard? Come on. Apply the filter anywhere. And basically, you need to perform the wildcard when you have text data set or string data set. So can you go to the custom filter? Custom filter. And you will notice here. Sorry, my bad. Not control. When you will apply the control print stop or your screen. But if I apply only the control print screen, then I will have only this. Here, you can notice use question mark to represent any single character. Yes or no? Use asterisk to represent any series of character. That series could be anything. Yeah, that series could be anything. Okay, now look at this. Abhishek, I want to filter out only those names it start with alphabet A. So what you will do? Text field. You will notice here, do we have the search where we can search anything? So click here, write A. Look at this. What do you mean by when I'm writing here the A? Can you explain? When I have type here, what is the meaning when I type here? What A is denotes here? Can you give me the answer in the chat window? No. No. The meaning A is here. Any name, correct. Any name contains. No. No. Correct. Wherever is E. Yeah. Look at this. John Lucas. I have a A here, right? A name contain A anywhere. Simple. But my goal was I need to filter a name which starts with alphabet A. So I will be type A asterisk. Now you will notice every name will A. Every name will have a A, right? Is it clear now? Look at this. How many name I got? 784. How many name I got? 784. Very good. Abhishek, I have a question for you. Can you filter? Can you filter? Can you filter a name that starts with alphabet A and ends with E. For an example, can you filter a name that starts with A, okay, and ends with A, right? Yes and no? You need to filter only those names. Correct. Correct. Not question mark. So simple. A. Abhishek, what if, let's say, inside the between the character? I don't care because asterisk is saying after A, it could be anything. I am not aware. But when this series will be end, at the end, what you want? I am saying at the end, I want A. So look at this. I'm having all the name. Yes and no? Yeah, this is very straightforward. Okay. Similarly, let's say I want to filter a name. That name, the first two characters should be, wait. The first two characters should be AN and end with alphabet A. How gonna you do that? What I am looking for? First two characters should be AN. This is first two character and ends with A. How can I achieve it? Correct. Correct. Yeah, straightforward, right? Interesting. Little bit complicated. Little bit complicated here. I want third character should be you. The name could be anything. I want third character should be you and the last character should be A. Then third character should be you and last character A. No. No. Third character, which means first two character could be anything now. So a single character is represented by the question mark. Second character is also represented by the question mark. Third character, I am looking for you. After the U, it could be anything. Then I am looking for A. Look at this. That's how you can do that. Yes and no? This will be the answer. This will be the answer. I will give you the another example so you can understand, let's say, what I'm looking for. Look at this. Let's say the name is Ankit. The name is Vivek. The name is Ajit. The name is Lucas, right? The name is Sumit. The name is Sujit. The question is, how can I filter only those name construct with only 5 character? 5 character wale name I need to filter. So simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all we can do. Interesting, na? Complicated. One, two, three, four, five. Simple. Look at this. Let's say MCA, MBA, BCA, right? I need to filter out. Single character represented by the question mark. That character could be anything. Yeah, I'm repeating. Another character and another character. Abhishek, I am looking for 3 character And those three characters could be anything. Can you filter on only those names? So that's how I can do that. As I just mentioned, in the wildcard, a single character is represented by the question mark. So when I type 3 times question mark, which means 3 character could be anything, but it will be give you the 3 character word or 3 character string with you. Okay. Little bit complicated. I am asking another query. Can you filter a name where last name starts with alpha A? Can you filter a name where the last name starts with alphabet A? No. Sumit, what you have written, first character could be anything. Try to understand. First character could be anything, and then A. Look at this. First character could be anything, then A. I don't have any answer. Yes. Character. So I am saying I need a series, but within the series, I am looking for space as well. Okay. Means what is the meaning of star? It's star represent any series of character. So I'm looking for all the series, but after the series or within the series, I am looking for a space. Once I found the space, then after the space, I am looking for a word which is starts with alphabet A. Okay. And after A, I could have any series of character. देखो. Focus on the output. अब what is the meaning of this? अब देखो ये जो first star है which is representing Alex. After the Alex, I have a space. Then I have put the space, right? Avila, right? This is the last name of this particular customer. So the last name starts with alphabet A. So I am getting A. But after A, it could be anything now. So I am writing here asterisk, which is giving you full name of this customer, last name of this customer, right? So that's how I'm filtering. Similarly, let's say if I'm typing my name, like let's say if I'm typing my name, for example, Abhishek and the E. Let apply this. So what I did, series of characters, then space, then alphabet A, then this one. Look at this, my name is coming also. Okay. So this is saying any series of character, which means if series is available, that's fine. If the series is not available, that is also. That's how we can do the filter. Okay. You got my point? So this is your wildcard. Interesting. Any specific part should I repeat? Last one. Okay, sure. What will I am telling you? So as you just mentioned, what is the meaning of this? The meaning of this is very simple. The first character could be anything because you mentioned alphabet. After first character, guys, give me a minute, okay? Okay. So after first character, I am looking for alpha A. This is your second character. This is the meaning of asterisk. This is the meaning of A. And this is the meaning. What is the meaning of this? After a series of character. Simple. Clear, Sumit? Okay. You tell me what is the meaning of this. If you are saying this is simple, okay, this is simple. You already try to understand what is the difference between these two. ये तो same ही है, right? I need a single character. After the single character, I am looking for a space. मतलब, in case, let's say, your name is, let's say, look at this. A, okay. What you have written? First character could be anything, right? Let's say Z, space, then A. Look at this. I want to filter out this name. I am saying first character could be anything. After that, I need a space. Then I need a, then asterisk. Look at this. Very straightforward. As per your question, should not be. I am confused with this. Why you are confused? Very simple, now. This is no. I'm not talking about my question. I am explaining this particular pattern. Okay, and you have just mentioned something different. Why you have written 2 times of I would say the question mark? Or this is your query? If you are saying question mark A and asterisk, so it's a very simple, which I have written here. First character could be anything. A means, let's say, after the first character, I am looking for alphabet A, and after A, it could be anything. If you are not able to explain your query very well, then you can talk to me. You can raise your hand. I can give you the mic access. You can talk to me. कुछ भी हो सकता है. That's fine. That's fine. If you are saying, what is the meaning of why this is relevant? Okay, why you are writing the question mark here? Question mark saying a single character. A single character. What is the meaning? A single character. Or series means any series of character. Okay, now you are writing this one. What is the meaning? Relevancy नहीं है इसकी. फर्स्ट 2 करेक्टर, राइट? हाँ, वो मैं समझ गया. आपके बाद में उसके बाद में ए एन स्टार है. I got it. But this things can be achieved simple like this. There is a no need of question mark here. Okay. Okay. Clear? ठीक है. Okay. Now, let's discuss about the formula bar. So does this mean the question mark cannot be used side by side? No, 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 no. Question mark we will be used, but the combination of, consecutively question mark or asterisk or question mark, there is a no use. There is a no use. Okay. Look at this. If you are saying, let's say this is the question mark space, okay, then asterisk, then A. I can understand. You can use this concept. Okay. You can use this concept. But consecutively, I am using No, 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 no. Let's say you are saying you have written the RAM, right? And you are saying, I'm looking for this and asterisk AM, right? That is a different thing, na? You are writing AM. Why you are writing AM? You mentioned, let's say I need to write this. तो इसका कोई रिलेवेंसी नहीं है. This thing or this thing exactly same thing. Y asterisk and the J. No, 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 no. Y asterisk J will work. Let's move from this topic. Okay. Once you practice on your data set, it will come to you. So let's focus on the formula bar. So guys, this is the formula you have. Control Shift U. Control Shift U. Okay. Yes, you are right. Y. Okay, then you are looking for any series. Then you are looking for a space. Then E. Yeah. Okay. So formula is located under your ribbon. देखो, this is your ribbon ना. यहाँ पे आपको formula bar मिलता है. ये formula bar, right? I am going to set this as a, let's say when I say always show ribbon. So here you will notice this is your formula. है ना? So formula for writing, and you can check your formula, what you have written. Right? So this is the very straightforward. And here, this is your name box. So let's say, देखो मैंने, for an example, I have placed my cursor here. So where I am, E5. E denotes column and 5 denotes rows. M6. M is the column and 16 is the row. Right? Here, we can write any specific formula. Let's say I am here, right? And directly you want to jump on M15. How you gonna reach? Directly आपको M15 पे पहुंचना है. M15 is here. This is your M15. How gonna reach directly? So it is the very simple. Control G. Go to the spatial. Go to the spatial. Okay. Just put the cell bar. Yeah, just correct. Where also, we can put. Simple. Control G. M15. Enter. Or here also, let's say if you want N20, enter. So you can reach out. Okay, they're very straightforward. All right. Yeah. Okay. Additionally, when I'm going to, let's say I'm here, when I'm going to select the column of a sales. If I have select simple, Sumit, Control G, write the address here, Control G, write, let's say where you want. Directly you can reach out. Select the J column, any numerical column. Excel will tell you log average of that particular column. I have what is the numerical count, what is the minimum, what is the maximum, and what is the. Maybe in your system it will telling you only the 3 things: count, sum, or average. So you can change accordingly. Okay, you can change accordingly. Yeah, you can change accordingly if you want. You got my point, what I'm trying to say here? Okay. Can you repeat? I got, no, I am saying your Excel will tell you the couple of things automatically. But in the Mac, it will tell you only the count. Let's say once you right click here on the accessibility investigate, it is written, right? Or not looking for numerical. Look at this. Now I have average, minimum, maximum, and sum. So you can, right click here and you can choose looking for. That's how you can do that. When you are going to select only the text column, then it will telling you the only the counter. Similarly, when you are selecting the order date, then it will telling you the sum. This is not relevant for us. This is not average, and this is nothing. This is nothing for us. Only count is beneficial for us. You got my point? Only the count is beneficial for us. So this particular, option will help you when you have the numerical column. Clear now for every one of you? On this section, I have, please listen to me very carefully. I have explained you where you have written, let's say this ready or accessibility. Simple right click here on this place. Underneath of your tab, taskbar of the Microsoft Excel. Yeah, clear? Very straightforward. Okay. Now, before jumping to the formula bar, let's understand, because data type is very, very important. What kind of data type I have? Because what is the data type? Whatever the nature of your data, that define the data type. Let's say we have a text. You can say that text, you can say the string, both are same. Text, let's say when I'm writing hello, when I'm writing my name, let's say Abhishek, any number I am writing, okay, any like this is the text. When I'm writing a number can be two types. Number can be integer, number can be decimal. Yes or no? For an example, this is the integer and this is the decimal number. This is the date and another is the time. So how can I get the date and time? Control के साथ में what? Semicolon. It will give you the date. Yes or no? Or if you are writing Control Shift, then it will give you the only the time. Okay, let me write. Only the date, Control, semicolon, colon, this one. When I'm writing only the time, then Control, Shift, and colon, semicolon. Okay, it will give you the time. If you want date and time simultaneously, then simple, you can write a now. It will give you the date and time. Interesting. I am writing here the Boolean value, Boolean. You will notice a couple of things in the highlighted area. When you are writing numbers, right, always store on the right side of the cell. This is what? Data type and position. We can check. Look at this. Sorry. Yeah. How can I remove this color? Using a shortcut key. Look at this. Remove everything. Doesn't matter what you have. Alt E A A. Okay. Simple. Alt E A A is gone. Okay. So this is your number. Can be example 100. Right side of the cell. When I am writing here the Boolean, bool value. Boolean, there are two types of value, true and false. So this is always store middle of the cell. Just like a true and false. और कोई भी error. Example, alphabet A plus 1. Not possible, right? Error. Always store middle of the cell. Okay. Always store middle of the cell. You got my point? What about the date? What about the date? Is the middle left, right? Right. Okay. What about the date and time? Same thing. What about the string, which is text? Always store on the left side of the cell. Example, alphabet A, left side of the cell. Okay. Clear? So this thing you need to keep in mind. Yes and no? What about the bool? I have written now. Always store middle of the cell. Prashant. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. So this is the Boolean value. Boolean value can be either true and false. Okay. We can use these Boolean value in the logical operation. Now, once I will teach you about the logical operator and the Boolean value. Those value and those concepts will be same in Python, in SQL, in Excel, in Power BI, in the Tableau, in the Java. Whatever you are learning or whatever you will learn in the future, those concepts will remain same. Yeah. So these are the basic data types. Similarly, you can go with the currency. Currency is not a data type, but yes, that's fine. I am telling you, let's say 100. If I want to convert into the currency, so let's say in the dollar, control shift dollar. So the dollar currency, or whatever I have set for the rupees. If you are going for the percentage, so simple, let's say 50%. This is the basic thing. No. String and the text are same. String and the text are same. Okay. Float, no. Float is a different thing. Float also a number, but a number which contain a decimal. Those number are float value. Integer is a different thing. Rahul, look at this. Let's say I have written this value, okay? Someone is saying, Abhishek, can you give me the integer part or can you give me the float part? This question, yes, this is the string, correct? This is the string. But in the Excel, no need to write like this. No need to write like this, right? In the Excel, if you're writing this is the string. Okay. So look at this. If I want to take the integer, so simple, I will be right here, the integer, int 56. How can I get the 85? How can I get the 85? 0.85. Simple. Yeah. So that's how, we can extract integer and float. Very straightforward. Clear enough? Huh? Is it clear, right? Now the few things, let's say, I am telling you, but I will not explain because this is the very straightforward. Which part I need to explain again? Which part I need to explain again? Simple. आपके पास में 50 रुपीज 85 रुपीज है 50.85 इंटीजर से क्या होगा int value which is whole number will come. How can I get the final part? Whole number always be a small number when you are extracting data from the float. So simple, from the big number subtract the small number, then you will get the fractional part. This is the basic math, right? Second class of math. Okay. In this course, I will be evaluate your 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th standard math as well in upcoming sessions. So look at this, right? This is a very straightforward. Now I was telling you, let's say I am telling you, some basic stuff. Okay. So for an example, let's say if you want a bold, then you can click on the bold on this icon. This is for italic. This is for underline. This is for border. So for an example, let's say you want to set the border, Alt H B A. If you want to remove the border, Alt H B N. If you want to thick the border, Alt H B T. This is the thick the border, right? This is the very forward. Or you can, go with here. All the border you will notice. This is for your color. Let's say if I want to color yellow color, Alt HH. Simple, you can, choose any specific color. Any specific color you can choose, right? If you want, let's say, if you want to make into red color, so you can go with the any specific color, right? Like this. Yeah, is it clear? Interesting. I want to remove the color, or I want to remove the formatting. Look at this. I want to remove the formatting. What should I do? No. Okay, remove the formatting. Yeah, correct. Alt H E, then F. Correct. Clear the format. I really like it. That's how we can do that, right? If you want to remove the content only, simple delete. Only delete, right? That's how we can do that. If you want to delete a spreadsheet, let's say I have inserting the spreadsheet. Shift 11, I am inserting the spreadsheet. I want to delete the spreadsheet. Alt EL is gone. Alt EL gone. If I'm writing, let's say any name here or any data, then it is asking, do you want to delete this spreadsheet? Alt EL. Abhishek, are you sure you want to delete this spreadsheet? Yes. Your sheet, if it is deleted, it cannot undo. Once your sheet has gone, which means it has gone permanently, right? It never ever will come. equal to Amit. Control enter. If you want to highlight only the Amit, in that case, you need to focus on the conditional formatting. And conditional formatting we will be covered in upcoming session. You got my point? So whenever I will be type Amit, then it should be filter, right? Here I need to write a formula. Okay. If this particular value equal to Amit, or let's say Amit, it should be visible in a specific color. Okay. कहाँ पे लिखा था मैंने? I'm not sure where I have typed that. Okay, so that's how we'll see that particular part. But we will be go on the different direction. If we want to copy the spreadsheet, yes, Alt EM, move or copy. Okay, this is up to you. Chalo. Correct, create a copy. Alt EM, whatever you want. Let's say you selected Alt C. Okay, copy of the spreadsheet, right? All right. Yeah, thanks. Now, we will take a break in next 6 minutes. Okay, then you can recharge yourself. Okay, then we will be focused, some different things, right? So the basic formatting, you can do that. How can I bold? How can I, alignment the cell? Let's say it's the left alignment, right alignment, justified, center, right? And whatever the alignment you want to do that, so you can do that, right? In case, let's say, how can I merge the cell? So let's say I am here. I want to merge the cell here. So what you can do, you can click here with the help of shortcut key, Alt H MC. So simple. How you gonna write the shortcut key? Alt. Guys, try to understand. Very important thing. When I press the Alt, all the tab will be highlighted in the windows only. H for homes. Can you see this? H represent home. I press the H, then now all the commands will be highlighted. I want to go to the center, which is M. I need to perform center, which represents C, right? So when I write the quickly, Alt H MC, right? So that's how I can merge. If I want to unmerge the cell, again, Alt H MC, I can unmerge the cell. It's a very straightforward. Alt EM. You can navigate with the help of any spreadsheet you want and just press Alt C, or you can click on the create. It will be and write, let's say anything. You can go to the here, Alt H AM. अब देखो मैं आपको शॉर्टकट की से नहीं बता रहा हूँ क्योंकि मुझे शॉर्टकट की बहुत सारी याद है. मैं आपको याद बता रहा हूँ कि आपको शॉर्टकट की भी याद है एज वेल एज यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड लेट्स से दिस टॉपिक वेयर आई कैन फाइंड आउट. कंट्रोल Z. I click on the merge and center and then I type my name and then I go to here. I click on the thick border. I increase the size and I choose the color. Do you think I will keep the shortcut in my system? Why I'll keep in my system? The shortcut key in my mind, right? I will be share this particular work with you so that once you practice, you can learn those shortcut key. What do you think, Sumit? I will keep in this my system? Absolutely not. Okay. Now, if you want, let's say if I am writing here, maybe any specific thing, I am writing my name and here I am writing, let's say the Sumit Chakrabarti. I want to wrap the text. I can select this. You can see this wrap. What is the shortcut key? Alt H W. Unwrap. Alt H W. Yeah. So this is very straightforward, right? So these are how you can, set the percentage. Okay. This is the, for the counting or maybe any specific currency you are selecting. This is for the percentage or maybe the comma, or let's say if you are making, some decimal number or removing some decimal, adding some decimal number. This is the basic format. Okay. This is the cell style. Let's say what the style you want. You want this style, you want something else. So you can choose accordingly. Yeah, very straightforward, right? If you want to, let's say clear all, which is I have, told you Alt EAA, clear all, everything is gone. Now you can clear format, only the format will gone. Clear content, only the content will gone. This is for hyperlink. In case I have any hyperlink, I can remove that hyperlink. Simple. This one, let me take a hover. Wrap text, right? Diksha? All the formatting related stuff you will get in the home. Look at this. Anything related to the font, you can go here. Anything related to the alignment, you can go here. Anything related to the number, you can go here. Anything related to the style, you can go here. Anything related to the cell, you can go here. Anything related to the editing, you can go here. Okay, editing means, let's say, if I'm saying you need to apply the filter manually or you need to clear the filter manually. So simple. Filter, apply the filter, go to the data tab, apply the filter, remove the filter, apply the filter, remove the filter. If I have selected, look at this. If I have selected some uncheck some specific state or whatever, okay, or city, I want to clear my filter. What is the meaning of clearing the filter? When I will be clear the filter, I will have all the data. Look at this. Right now, 78 rows only out of 89. But when I clear the filter, what will happen? It will clear the filter, but your filter will be applicable. Look at this. I have all the data, but filter is not gone. But you cannot do without the, let's say, without this particular option. Look at this. Look at this. Correct. All the data visible. Guys, this particular command is very, very important. Why I am telling you? Let's say when you have the data, which is more than 50,000 or more than 5 lakh rows, when you are doing Control Shift L and you apply the filter, right? Try to understand. You are apply the filter. You are choosing some specific concept, okay? Or some specific option. Then you are removing the filter. It will take a lot of time. Like Control Shift L, you are pressing now. It will take long time to, remove those filters. And what is the fast way? The fast way is clear the filter. How you want to clear the filter? From here. right? Alt D F S. Clear the filter, but the filter is still applicable. Okay. So simple here. Alt D F S. Clear the filter. Interesting. That's how we can do that. Clear? Simple. Control A, Control C, Control N, Control V. Just copy paste. Or maybe Control C. And here you can use the Control V. Yes, we are going for the break now. You are right. So guys, I'll meet you after 20 minutes. What is the benefit of the clearing the filter? Okay, then let me handle this query, then we can go for the break. Okay, look at this. You know, when I was the student, I was also not understood what is the benefit of clearing the filter. I am telling you. Very big data set I have. Once you apply, some specific filter, right? Once you applying this some specific filter, right? So let's say you are maybe selecting some greater than maybe the 100. Okay. You are applying the filter. मतलब आप filter apply कर रहे हो, right? You are selecting any value. You have applied the Samanchik. Right now, you have very limited data. Your Excel sheet has only the 1.5 lakh rows in this particular spreadsheet. अब आप सोचो कि आपके पास में 10 बार स्प्रेडशीट है और उसमें 1.5 लाख या 2 लाख रोज हैं. जब आप कंट्रोल शिफ्ट एल करोगे तो आपका सिस्टम काफी टाइम लेगा टू रिमूव द फिल्टर. अभी मेरे पास में ऐसी सिचुएशन बन नहीं रही है, तो उसको फास्ट करने के लिए हम क्या करते हैं, फिल्टर को करते हैं क्लियर. अब देखो कितने फिल्टर लगे हुए थे, समझ रहे हो कितने फिल्टर लगे हुए थे. अब मैं बोलता हूं आपसे, एक स्टेप बैक जा सकते हो या 2 स्टेप बैक जा सकते हो या इसको क्लियर कर सकते हो. आप स्टेप बैक तो नहीं जा सकते, लेकिन आप क्लियर कर सकते हो फिल्टर को. अब जैसे ही आप क्लियर करोगे ना, इसका बेनिफिट क्या है, आपको फिल्टर दोबारा से नहीं लगाना पड़ेगा. कंट्रोल जेड कर रहा हूं मैं, है ना. अब मैं इसको कंट्रोल शिफ्ट एल कर देता हूं तो क्या होता है, फिल्टर क्लियर भी हो जाता है और फिल्टर हट भी जाता है. बस ये डिफरेंस है और कुछ नहीं. या प्लीज गो फॉर ब्रेक नाउ. एंड गाइस, I will be I will be use the English because most of the participant in English. देखो मैं I'm not telling you the things in fancy. I am telling you the things in very simple way or in very practical way. So try to understand. Please focus on my words. Okay. If your English is weak, then please focus on your, in the, please try to improve your English, at least the listening power. All right. That's fine. Okay, guys. I will meet you after 20 minutes. Okay. Then we will be focused on some different part. We will be discuss not formula. We are not discussing the formula. I discuss about the only the formula bar. Okay. We will be discuss sorting. Yeah. All right. I will be meet you on 9-6. Sorry, 6-6. Okay. Is that fine for everyone? Yeah. Please recharge yourself. Thank you.
making a sales.